Hello, everyone, and welcome here to Roy B. Shaver Field in Neosho, Missouri. Nixa Eagles taking on the Neosho Wildcats in what will be a huge game not only for COC standings but for district seedings come next week. Nixa Eagles 23-10, Neosho Wildcats 28. Aiden Hopkins alongside my partner Max Pyle. Max, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm happy to be here, Aiden. It's a long drive out here, but happy to be sitting in the chair next to you.
Nixa comes to this game 23-10, like I mentioned, coming off a win against the Branson Pirates last night. Caleb Jones will be getting off started for the Nixa offense. Max Nickel will be second. Wyatt Vincent third. Caden Cloud fourth. Wyatt May will be fifth. Jackson Gamble sixth. Cam Miller seventh. Tyler Yonkers eighth. And Parker Mann will be ninth. On the bump today for the Wildcats, Brody Crane, a highly touted prospect around the area in the All 417. Everyone knows his name. He's going to play baseball the next level in Fayetteville, Arkansas for the Hogs.
Yes, sir, one of the Razorbacks.
Caleb Jones at the plate here, trying to get the Eagles offense going early in this one. Eagles found themselves down 4-0 in that game yesterday against the Pirates. Then it scored, I believe it was 8 unanswered, in which they took the win. First pitch to Jones is upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Crane has the ability to throw fast, but sometimes he loses control of it and ends up walking a lot of guys. So that's the problem with fast pitchers in the high school realm of baseball.
Yeah, according to his perfect game scouting report, he features a fastball, curveball, slider, and a changeup, Aiden. So lots of power, obviously, on that live arm fastball, like we saw right there. But he also has the ability to go off speed, switch up the tempo on you.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. It's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. I think you got a piece of it.
Yeah.
2-2.
Yep.
It's hard to see from back here.
Yeah. Also, apologies to you. If anything goes down that left field line today, folks, we
know as much as you guys do at home because we can't see anything. So.
Yeah, that home dugout's brutal.
And the dirt count's now full. Or the turf, you should say. Yoshi's got a nice turf field. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hopefully Nixa can get there in a couple of years. I think it's the next big step for Nixa Athletics is a turf baseball field.
Yeah, you think they'll do green or gray?
Hopefully green. And Jones will work a walk. Eagles will get a leadoff base runner. I'll bring up. You got it.
Great leadoff at bat by Jones there. Trying to spark this Nixa offense. I mean, it's going to be a tough pitching battle all day going up against Mr. Brody Crane, but that's the first step in the right direction for him. Getting a base runner on, letting the meat of the order come to the plate.
Now Nickel comes up. He's working, still rehabbing back from an injury. He suffered a hamstring injury 3 weeks ago around there, and it was right after he come back from his hand injury. Comes back, plays a couple of games, and leaves with a hamstring. Gets another 3 weeks off, and he finally returned to the lineup about 3 games ago, I believe. And he's been really great all season when he's had the opportunity to show what he can do. A really good base hit guy. I mean, he gets on base.
Yeah, you look for Nickel to try and keep that ball in play, or work a count full, draw a walk, kind of how we saw Jones did in that last at bat. Really, these first two, the 1 and 2 spot batters, it's their job to get some runners on the base.
Get back to Jones, and he's back safely. Count is 1-1 for Max Nickel.
But both Jones and Nickel do a great job of getting on base, getting this offense kick-started. That's exactly what you're looking for to start off a ball game.
1-1 pitches downstairs, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, no outs. Jones at first, Nickel at the plate. Watches that one inside, counts now 3-1.
Crane having some command problems to start off the game. Certainly don't want to walk your first 2 batters of the game because this is a high-powered Eagles offense.
And you have Wyatt Vincent on deck right behind there.
Boy, I wouldn't want to be on the bump.
It's called strike, counts now full. So this is back-to-back full counts. First 2 batters and 2 full counts. 3 balls, 2 strikes here for Crane. He has 1 walk today after leading off the game with the walk to Jones. Here's the payoff pitch, but no, check back to first. Close, but Jones slides back in safely. A really good pickoff move there.
Yeah, I saw Jones start to take his secondary there, but was able to scurry back on time.
Check back again. Same exact thing, but he's back. And first baseman Brody Arthur couldn't squeeze that ball, so if it wasn't time, he didn't have control of it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again.
I think this is going to be one of the keys of the game for the Eagle offense, to not let Crane get into a rhythm, because he's obviously a great pitcher going to play baseball at the D1 level. But if you can keep him uncomfortable.
Fastball swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Not going to be in time. Jones comes off the bag, and he's out. A base running mistake by Jones there. Looks like he fell off the bag. No argument from Hughes. Coach Drill, the first base coach, going to give the umpire a talk, but 2 outs now with nobody on for Wyatt Vincent. First strikeout of the day for Brody Crane as well.
I like the aggressiveness by Coach Hughes there to send the runner. Caleb Jones, a fast base stealer.
There's a swing and a miss for strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. And Jones, alongside everyone else on his team, mostly is just so fast. And that's what makes Nixa so good, is if you get a runner at first with no outs, a couple good bunts and a sac fly, you can be up 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs after Jones gets caught stealing.
It looked to be a high throw by the catcher, Canton Smith. But nonetheless, Jones came off the bag, and I mean, we don't have a great view of that play up in the booth, but
2-1, grounded on the third base line, foul ball. Count will even at 2. So 2's across the board here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Wyatt Vincent at the plate. Called strike 3. Crane picks up 2 strikeouts in the top of the first. Jackson Gamble coming to the mound when we get back. Welcome back here, bottom half of the first. 0-0 is still the score after a scoreless top of the first for the Nixa Eagles. Jackson Gamble on the mound for Nixa. Behind the plate is going to be Tyler Yonkers. At first is Cameron Miller. Second base, Parker Mann. Shortstop, Caden Cloud. Third baseman is Wyatt Mabe. Left field, Max Nickel. Wyatt Vincent in center, and in right field is Caleb Jones. First pitch to Finn first loose is a strike. No balls, one strike. 0-1. Called ball 1-1. Gamble, a pitcher that works at a fast pace. He does not take much time in between pitches.
Yeah, and then look for him to stay aggressive to start off this game. It was a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles. As Versluis calls time, steps out. It was a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles, so look for Gamble to try and attack the strike zone and get some quick outs.
2-1, 2-2 now. Gamble looking to get his first out of the day. Call ball, counts now full.
He's been working that lower part of the zone, and the umpire's not giving it to him.
So Versluis will walk a leadoff walk, just like Jones did to start it off. Now bring up Jaden Nichols, runner at first and no outs. Runner at first, no outs here. Jaden Nichols at the plate. Neosho trying to take an early lead in this one, as everyone in this game is going to matter. Two great teams. That one's fouled back. Oh, I was going to say he didn't get a piece of it. So runner will take second. I know they're going to foul it off. Okay, I was like, look, they got a piece there. So 0-1 now. A quick meeting here. No balls, one strike, no outs.
Cameron Miller holds the runner at first.
Bunt shown, fouled back. Yonkers won't get there in time, but that takes the bunt out of the question. No balls, two strikes.
Yeah, look for Gamble to maybe go off speed, below the zone, trying to get a chase and a roll over for that double play ball.
No balls, two strikes. Fouled off. Count will remain 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch.
Runner goes.
Fouled off, so runner will have to go back to first.
Aggressive base running by both these head coaches to start off early. Both seem to be trying to establish some momentum.
Runner goes again, 0-2, fouled back, and he'll have to go back to first. And now you wonder, do you maybe pitch out here?
Potentially, there's definitely opportunity to with the 0-2 count. He can afford to waste a ball. And Yonkers behind the plate's got that good arm to hose down the runner. So we'll see what they decide to do.
Well, they're going to pitch, foul back. Runner didn't go that time. It's probably a good call. Probably didn't think he was going to go 3 times in a row.
Yeah, Jaden Nichols putting up a good at-bat, but needs to either get Gamble to miss the zone, or he needs to lay off put a ball in play.
Close over at first, safe there. You know, you're picking up on it. You're good. You'll get there. Everyone told Max is doing a great job. This is his first time ever. He's wanted to do one all year. 0-2 pitch. Down to the zone, 1-2. Yonkers keeps it in front of him, though, so Versluis won't be able to move.
Great play there behind the plate. That's no easy feat with velocity that Gamble features to stop that low pitch.
Got him looking there. First strikeout of the day for Jackson Gamble was a strikeout looking.
goes off speed, freezes the third baseman Nichols.
Now Canton Smith comes up, runner at first and 1 out. Looking for something on the ground here to get the Eagles out of this one. One out, was loose at first after a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the first. Canton Smith steps to the plate. Gamble gets set and fires. Ball called. 1 ball, no strikes. I think it caught the inside of the plate, but
yeah.
Get back to first. Out in no man's land there, but called safe.
Could be wrong. I don't have my glasses on, granted, but thought I saw the runner turn the hips. So, potential steal situation. It would be ideal to get that runner in scoring position with 1 out. So, fly ball could advance him, or the base hit could score him.
Check back once again, back safely. Count is 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out.
Big crowd today. The Neosho Elementary School made it out to the game. So Neosho's got some big fans, or many little fans, I guess. Lined into left field.
That one's going to drop for a single. Up and runners at first and second with 1 out. Canton Smith works a single here. Now Brody Crane comes up looking to get his own, I don't know if it's insurance you call it because they're not having lead, but what do you want to call it? Trying to get some runs for himself.
Yeah, he gets
so he can defend them defensively, I guess. That's what you want to call it.
Yeah, you're picking up on it, man. I understand.
Brody Crane at the plate with 1 out. Sorry, what were you saying?
Force at any base here, Aiden. So look for him to try and roll 2.
1 out pitch from Gamble. Swing and miss, strike 1. Crane chased down in the zone.
Yeah, Gamble typically starts the game with, or starts his at-bats rather with, fastballs, get control, get strikes in there early. But went off speed.
That one popped up, going to stay in. Cloud moving to his left. I have no idea if he's making the catch.
He caught it.
But
Nickel in
Nickel left.
Nickel in left field made the catch and maybe foul ground. I'm not sure.
So 2 outs now. A good out there.
And that's a prototypical pitch selection by Gamble there. Start him off speed and then bring the heat up in the zone, get him to pop something high in the air.
Called strike, no ball is 1 strike. Drake Jennings at the plate. 2 runners on, 2 outs.
Parker Mann, the second baseman, has been hounding that runner at second.
0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The scoreboard just broke. What just happened?
There we are.
Just a little glitch in the system for a second.
Oh, well.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gamble 1 strikeout on the day.
Runner takes off.
Throw down to third. Called safe. Runners at the corners. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I believe that was supposed to be a double steal, as the third base coach at Neosho did not look too impressed with their runner on first.
So Jennings now with the runner 90 feet away at third, looking to give the Wildcats an early lead in this one. 1-2 pitch from Gamble. He'll shut that down quickly, though. 2 strikeouts for him in the bottom of the first. We're going to the second till tied up at 0. Cloud, Mabe, and Gamble due up in the top of the second. Eagles tied up with the Wildcats 0-0 through 1. Both pitchers 2 strikeouts so far. Crane for Wildcats and Gamble for the Eagles. First pitch from Crane to Cloud is in the turf. 1 ball, no strikes.
Cloud, the power speed combo, both sports a 3.62 batting average and has 7 home runs on the year. He leads the team.
In the dirt, 2-0. Cloud projected to go in the 3rd or 4th round in the MLB draft this year. Highly scouted prospect. He's done really great with eyes on him, just like Wyatt Vincent. Both of them have been really great all year. It can get there's a lot of pressure whenever you have MLB scouts and games and stuff like that, but they both handle it well and don't want to get to their heads too much.
Both Vincent and Cloud, as most know, multi-sport athletes and also excel in their other sports. Vincent on the football field and Cloud on the pitch, if you will.
2-2 pitch. Right there. There it is. 2-2 pitch. Pitch, you know.
Hey, I see what you did there.
3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. That's all right.
This Eagle offense making Crane work for every batter.
3-2. Down the third base line, it'll be a foul ball. We'll do the full count pitch again. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Cloud at the plate. Line to third on the ground, and it'll be thrown to first in time for out number 1. Hudson Williams at short. When I say lined, I meant like he was fast. That was a really hard hit ball.
Yes. But Williams handles it, records the first out. But, I mean, he barreled that ball up, and the Eagles put their first ball in play today.
Wyatt Mabe at the plate, 1 out.
Shows bunt, pulls back.
No balls, 1 strike. Called a strike there.
Oh.
I don't know if he must have called it on the pitch.
Yeah.
Upstairs, 1-1.
Mabe, facing the velocity, is going to have to try and work that ball the other way.
He's done a great job all year working the ball left side of the field as a lefty. And he's been one of the best hitters opposite field-wise all year. 1-2. 2-2.
So hopefully he can push one either between third and short or into that left center field gap and get this Eagles offense rolling. As he works it full. Just about every Eagles hitter has worked full count here on Crane. Swings, fouls it off.
Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Mabe works a walk. Second walk of the day for Crane. Brings up Jackson Gamble.
I mean, only 1 base runner so far, but every one of these Eagles hitters has put together a great at-bat. I know I've said it plenty of times before, but it's definitely worth pointing out.
1 out runner at the first. At first. 1 out.
Gamble, third on the team in home runs with 5 on the year. Let's see if he can barrel one up. extra base hit, or if we're lucky, just don't hit my car. It's in the left center field parking lot.
One ball, two strikes, one out. Mabe at first. Crane on the mound with Gamble at the plate. Outside 2-2.
Great discipline by Gamble there. It was just off the plate.
Called strike three. Third strikeout of the day for Brody Crane, brings up Cam Miller. Back to first and made back safely. 2 outs here for Cameron Miller. That one popped up into center field. Versluis gets under it and makes the catch for out number 3. Eagles strand one base runner to the top of the second, going to the home half of the inning. Still tied up at 0. Bottom of the second, Nixa Eagles tied up with the Neosho Wildcats at 0. First pitch to Jaden Fisher is called a strike, I believe. I don't know. I didn't see it. I think it was.
I think they're saying he missed a lot. No? You're correct, partner.
That one's upstairs, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Gamble kicks and deals. 2-1.
Fisher, the Neosho second baseman, looking to use his speed. Ball in play and see if he can cause some trouble on the base paths.
Counts even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. With a fastball outside, missed the zone just by a little bit, 3-2.
This pace continues, then these teams' bullpens might be crucial in the later halves of these games because these starting pitchers are both obviously very great, but throwing a lot of pitches early. And if this, as Gamble walks second baseman,
The leadoff walk to start the inning brings up Hudson Williams.
but as I was saying, if these pitchers can keep the runs at bay, then these teams' bullpens could be crucial towards in the later innings. Shows bunt. Foul.
Down foul, 0-1.
And we'll try it again. Neosho has been trying to work the small ball early. They've been stealing bags, showing bunt.
0-1, bunt shown once again. Put down third base line. Mabe catches it fair. Throws it over to first for out number 1. So sacrifice bunt brings up Brody Arthur, runner in scoring position for the first time today for either team with 1 out. Actually, no. They had runners at first and second. And then I remember he got to third.
Yes.
It's all coming back to me. You know.
Well, let's see how Gamble fares against his first lefty of the day.
Runner at second, 1 out.
Base hit, look for that runner on second to push the action.
Swing and miss, strike 1.
Neither of these teams able to really get early momentum going. So
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 1-1.
on both sides, these hitters have been working counts full, drawing walks, fouling off pitches. But Gamble's done an exceptional job at starting off with strike 1, and it's real important when you're on the mound because it immediately gives you that advantage as he gets strike 2 there on the swing and miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. A huge pitch here. Looking to keep that runner at second. Gamble kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 3 on the day for Jackson Gamble. Now Alex Rodriguez comes up.
Not the Yankee, Alex Rodriguez.
They just flunked him a couple years and brought him back here to high school. Playing for Neosho now.
Yeah,
they put him in the 9 hole just so he could, blend in a little bit.
Is that legal?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
2 outs, runner at second. 1 ball, no strikes. I mean, you would never bring back Alex Rodriguez and put him in the 3 hole. I mean, they would just got to disguise him in the lineup somewhere.
That'd be too obvious. Yonkers has been eyeing down that runner at second, not wanting him to get too comfortable.
Fouled off, 1-1. I think I might be sweating more than the baseball players right now.
Yeah?
It's pretty hot in here.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a greenhouse effect, but we can't complain. We got it pretty easy.
1-1. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
2 outs behind in the count. I'll be looking for Gamble to really attack that strike zone, let the defense play behind him.
Foul back, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Gamble. Gets the sign from Yonkers. Takes a glance back to second and fires a 2-2 pitch. Called ball, full count. Interesting one there.
Yeah, Yonkers held it. He thought he had it, but nonetheless, we'll do it again.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. A huge pitch here. Gamble trying to get out of this inning. Foul back. We'll do it again. I think there's a fastball up and in.
Yeah.
Foul straight back.
Alex Rodriguez does. I imagine all that time hitting in the majors would help you foul off some of those.
3 balls, 2 strikes as Neosho's fans are starting to file out here.
You think that'll be a momentum killer for him?
I'm not sure.
But that will.
Swing at him is strike 3. 4th strikeout of the day for Jackson Gamble through 2 innings. We're going to the third. Still knotted up at 0. Tyler Yonkers, Parker Mann, and Caleb Jones due up the top of the third. First pitch fouled back. Ball's 1 strike. Neosho 20-8 right now. The first 20-win season in the history of the Wildcats baseball. It's huge for them.
Yeah, just a great thing for the city and for this program especially.
1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch to Yonkers. Opposite
He
field,
laces one.
over the
Base
glove
hit.
of Fisher. Thanks.
Sorry.
For the single. Fisher waited on it, jumped at the right time, but just couldn't get high enough. Perfectly placed by Yonkers for a single.
As Crane allows his first base hit of the day.
First hit of the day. Still recovering. You scared me there. I wasn't ready for that.
So, Mann lays down the bunt. Foul.
No balls, 1 strike. We got Carter Mabe, courtesy running for Tyler Yonkers. Mabe, the brother of Wyatt Mabe. I think they're twins. Don't quote me on that, but I'm 98% sure they are. I think. 98.
98.
But show pulled back pick to first, Mabe back safely.
Mann with a crucial role here. Parker Mann, I mean, not as a start into the sentence, but Parker Mann here has a crucial role with the top of the order coming back up. He he can move that runner into scoring position or get on base himself, that would be crucial.
Runner goes, foul back. Ended up stopping about halfway. Counts 0-2. You know, when I travel with a team for 3 months, you would think I know if people are twins or not, but you just never learn some things traveling.
Yeah. Twins kind of scare me. They're just, it's weird how they're born on the same day like that.
And aren't you a twin?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Do you claim your twin?
Yes, I love my loving brother. So, Mom, if you're tuned in, just don't get mad at me.
2-2, Maeve at first. And yes, they are twins. I got confirmation from Tara Kelly. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, good deal.
And let's play a little trivia. You've been watching Crane throw a fastball today. What do you think he maxes out? What do you think his top is? No cheating.
Oh, if I had to guess, it'd probably be somewhere in the low 90s.
No, it's high 90s.
High 90s?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Tara Kelly just gave me this trivia question, so I'm seeing how good your radar is from your eyes.
Yeah, faster than I ever played baseball at.
2-2. That one got a hold of it. Left field has a chance. It'll sail out of here. A 2-run home run for Parker Mann. Eagles lead 2-0. And the answer to the question was 97 miles per hour, Max.
Out of his hand or off Mann's bat? Goodness, he unloaded on that ball.
Parker Mann gets his 3rd home run of the year, and the Eagles are up 2-0.
Huge momentum swing for the Eagles as still with no outs, the Eagles put up 2 runs and bring up the top of the order with Caleb Jones.
So Mann clears the bases to give the Eagles a 2-0 lead. And Caleb Jones comes to the plate. Home run number 26 on the year for the Eagles. 1-1.
Yeah, it'll be interesting here to see how Crane recovers. It's early in the game, but making sure that he can get right back in the flow is going to be essential.
In the dirt. Counts even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Eagles lead 2-0. Upstairs, full count.
Parker Mann there added his 17th and 18th RBI of the season. Oh!
Upstairs, ball 4. I mean, I think if you're the coach here for Neosho, you might come out here and take a mound visit. I mean, you just give a 2-run shot, just walk the guy. I mean, you just tell him to calm down. I feel like you come out here and tell him.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're Coach Hughes and the Nixa Eagles, just continuing to reinforce that good approach at the plate, not trying to do too much. We've got a runner on, no outs, and seems like that's exactly what Hughes been pushing is. Let's see, Aiden, who's up to plate?
Max Nickel.
That's right. I can't see his number. There's an umbrella in my way.
Ooh, fouled back. It looks like it caught a bit of his hand, which is not what you want to see at all. That's what kept him out of playing varsity at the start of this year was a hand injury. So Hughes will come out here and give him a little talk, make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
Nickel gives him the thumbs up. Hughes says, all right, and heads back to the dugout. Hughes gives the sign to Nickel. Runner at first, 1 ball, 1 strike. Eagles lead 2-0 after a 2-run shot from Parker Mann. Nickel gets under that one, pops it up to left field. Left fielder getting under it, and it makes the catch, and Jones will retreat back to first for out number 1.
Left fielder Blaine Patterson with the grab there. Fairly routine for him.
And if you're Brody Crane, you got to take a little sigh of relief. You finally got it out of the inning.
Yeah.
And now all you're looking for is a ground ball. You can get back in the dugout and get the bats in your hands.
Certainly true.
1 out, runner at first for Wyatt Vincent. Vincent struck out looking his last time up. 1 out.
I wonder if, with speed on the bases, if Hughes will try and force anything.
1 out. Pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Jones still at first. This is the part of the order that usually doesn't bunt. It's usually just going to swing away here, but
yeah, especially Vincent, just a real 5-tool player.
that one's hitting the left field for a single. Jones rounding second. He'll watch it into left field. Runners will stay at their bases at first and second.
I mean, he stole the words out of my mouth there with great power and ability to square up the ball. As he did right there, drives it in between the third baseman and the shortstop for a base hit.
And now here we're going to have a mound visit here as Caden Cloud's going to come up. Crane, oh no. Oh. Crane favoring his elbow here. Ooh, which is not what you want to see in any pitcher. So that's just, you just hope he's okay and is able to finish pitching this game. But elbow injuries, especially on pitchers, especially with ones with high velocity.
Yeah.
Crane, a lot of pain on the mound right now. And he is just holding that elbow. And they're going to go to the relief. Looks like Alex Rodriguez is that coming relief. Be right back. Caden Cloud up to bat. Alex Rodriguez takes the mound here for the Wildcats. Jones at second and Vincent at first.
Gage Harville taking over in right field for Rodriguez. Cloud takes inside. For ball one.
Ground on the short.
Ground ball, short.
6-4, not going to be in time for the double play. So Jones will get to third, and Cloud will be safe at first with the fielder's choice. Second ground out to short. I guess fielder choice there, but Mabe worked a walk his last time at the plate. 2 outs, runners at the corners. 2-0 Eagles lead after a 2-run shot from Parker Mann earlier in this inning.
Good job there by Caleb Jones to not come in contact with that ground ball to short as he was taking third, because if that ball runs into him, it's an automatic out, if I'm correct.
Yes. Good call there. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Ball at the letters, 1 ball, no strikes. Good spot on the plate, but just a little too high. 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes. Jones at third. Cloud at first. 2-0. No runners. Kent Smith does a good job blocking that one. Gets over the pitcher's head, so Jones thought about it but stayed at third. Hughes done something to Cloud at first.
Great job by Mabe to spit on those first 2 pitches.
Back to first. Ball gets away from Arthur, but he stays in front of it. Doesn't let Jones advance too much. Or at all, I should say. Didn't advance at all. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. 3-0. Big day yesterday for Nixa Athletics. Jackson Canwell committed to Miami. What are your thoughts on that one, Pyle?
Yeah, it was my personal prediction. If you were going to pay me money like that to go live in Miami, Florida, then, sign me up.
It was a really fun thing to be a part of, too. There were so many people there. It was a really good thing for Nixa in general.
Yeah. I was thinking about that earlier as we were talking about Cloud and Vincent. Just as Mabe draws the walk there to load the bases. Thinking about that earlier, just how many talented athletes there are here in Nixa.
I just feel like the whole class 2025 is just talented in general, like arts, athletics, academics. I just think this whole class is, and they all get along. Like, I feel like everyone gets along in our class.
Yeah,
mostly.
I only hate certain people.
Nope,
I'm
kidding.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Gamble takes strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Outside 1-1. Excited for graduation practice tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, no, but I don't guess I'm dreading it. I feel like I've been up every day this week.
Yeah, I've got to sleep in it all.
Yeah.
Just fouled off. 1-2. We had the grad walk yesterday, and then I was at the school all day for Cantwell. You were doing something. We were working all day.
Yep. The Nixa Junior High's theater is getting renovated starting this summer, and the past teacher that was there had a lot of stuff that he held dear, it seems, and there's a lot of stuff there. So got put upon me to clear it out.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. A huge pitch here to Gamble. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Rodriguez gets out of the bases loaded jam, but the Eagles get 2 in the top of the 3rd. Neosho trying to punch back in the bottom half inning. Top of the order for the bottom of the 3rd. Finn versus Loose, Jaden Nichols and Canton Smith due up in the bottom of the 3rd. Gamble started both innings with a leadoff walk, trying to do something different here in the 3rd. First pitch to Versus is grounded to Cloud. Backhands it, throws and fires to first in time for out number 1.
Great stretch there by the first baseman, Miller. Not an easy play.
Nixa has a lot of first baseman depth.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Gamble, you got Miller, you got Retone. Retone's really good defensively at first base. And so it's a really hard position to play. I mean, you think people say first base, all you're doing is catching balls, but you got to make sure that your foot's in the bag. You got to make sure that you're stretched out, make sure that if it's a close play, you make sure the play is as close.
Yeah. Yeah. First base was my stomping grounds back when I was a junior high Nixa Eagle.
You know, I was a catcher, so.
Oh, boy.
3 balls, no strikes. You know, I played a little bit of shortstop. I was an emergency reliever if they really needed me.
Yeah. Doesn't give him that pitch there. As Gamble walks the leadoff batter, but sorry. Let's see, he'd be the second batter of the inning.
Kent Smith singled his last time up. He was looking at something on the ground and get out of this inning fast. His clocks are ticking. We got baccalaureate in what? T-minus 3 hours and 25 minutes.
Ooh.
Bunt defense. 1 ball, no strikes. Mabe was rushing up on it.
Yeah. The catcher, Mr. Canton Smith.
He's going to come out here and have a conversation with his pitchers, his pitcher and his defense. Are we talking strategy here.
Yeah. Gamble, very capable of getting that ground ball and wrapping up this inning quick. So, but the catcher, Canton Smith, who was batting, he showed bunt but pulled back very early. So maybe it's a method to maybe get Gamble out of the groove or something. But we'll see how he continues the at bat.
One ball, no strikes, one out. Runner at first for the Wildcats. Bunt shown. 2 balls, no strikes. Back pick to first. 2 balls, no strikes at the count, like I mentioned.
On deck is the right field replacement, Gage Harville. So if Gamble doesn't get the double play ball here, then we'll get to see him for the first time today.
2-1.
Great pitch there by Gamble. Get back in this count. Middle infield, Huggin second base there. Try and get that double play as the runner takes off.
And the ball slips out of Yonkers' hands there. To count 3-1.
Big out to get here if you're Nixa. But then again, if you put number 34 for the Wildcats on first base, that creates the force play. So
Full count.
pretty sure Gamble went off speed there. I kind of buckled the Wildcat catcher.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second base here for the Wildcats, looking to either cut this lead in half or tie it. Tying runs at the plate. Got him swinging. Check back to second. They're going to see. Oh, no. I thought he swung. Wait, what's happening?
I think it was called drop third strike, which puts Smith on first, who will be courtesy ran for by.
So Gamble picks up the strikeout stat-wise, but it's his 5th strikeout of the day, but still only 1 out on the board. So runners at first and second now. Tying run out at first base for the Wildcats. Here's
Boston Patterson leading off first.
1 out pitch, but foul back, 0-1.
This Neosho coaching staff being real aggressive with trying to force the action with some small ball play. And we'll see how it works for them.
0-1. 0-2.
Great job by Gamble there to not let that previous mess up by the Eagle defense get to him and get right back and attack this hitter.
Foul back. Is the count 0-2 or 1-2?
I believe it's 0-2. Yes, it is 0-2 per the home plate umpire.
Runners at first and second, 1 out. Upstairs, 1-2. Cardinals snap their 9-game winning streak.
Ah.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. They're at first and second. Gamble. Swinging and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 6 today. Drake Jennings comes up. He struck out looking his last time up. He has 2 runners on and 2 outs.
Now it's a play at any base to get out of the inning.
Gamble steps off, takes a look back at second. No throw. Two outs. 2-0 Eagles lead here in the bottom of the third. 1 ball, no strikes. One oh, 2 outs. Fouled off. He got a piece of that on his bat. That's just a bummer for Neosho. That would have advanced the runners because that would have gotten to the backstop, but it caught a piece of his bat. Makes it 1-1. Yeah, bring the bat down whenever you're ducking. For that same reason. So instead of 2-0, it's 1-1. A huge break there for Gamble and the Eagles. He went 1-2. Gamble, 6 strikeouts today. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Gets the sign from Yonkers. Go ahead and make it 7. 7 strikeouts through 3 for Jackson Gamble. We're going to the 4th. 2-0 Eagles lead. Cameron Miller on the mound at the plate for the Eagles. I'm so used to saying that he's on the mound. He's been pitching a lot recently. 1 ball, no strikes. He takes that first pitch.
Speaking of pitchers, between innings, I saw Brody Crane coming out of the Wildcats locker room with ice around his throwing elbow. So, I mean, all you can do is hope he's not seriously hurt, because, I mean, you never want to see that.
He's a big piece of this Neosho team.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't want to see him out of this one. Not only throwing-wise, but hitting-wise, too.
Mm-hmm.
2-1. Upstairs, 3-1. 3-1 pitch to Miller. Swing and a miss, full count.
Miller not holding back on that swing. He was ready to attack, and fouls that ball back too.
3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. And Miller works a walk.
Another great start for the Eagles in an inning, putting runners aboard early with no outs, and right now the blast from Mann being the only runs batted in. But let's see if the Eagles can string some hits together and put a few more on the board. As Yonkers at the plate takes, well, the scoreboard says ball 1, but not sure.
Button put down. What a throw to second to get the lead runner by Kent Smith. 1 out.
Great awareness there. It's easy to get tunnel vision and get the force out at first, but having that knowledge to know that he's got the time and the arm strength to rifle that to second. Great play there by Smith.
Oh, wait, no, they're calling foul ball there. Yonkers is coming back to the plate here.
Okay. Miller slides back into first, safe.
I'd already put it in my score sheet. Now what do I do? No balls, 2 strikes. Miller at first. Yonkers singled his last time up. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that single by Yonkers is what kick-started. Well, I say kick-started it. I believe.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Actually, I don't think I'm correct on what I was about to say, so.
2 strikeouts so far for Rodriguez. 1 out, runner at first.
Parker Mann at the plate. New pitcher. Let's see if he can get something squared up again. Takes outside.
Check back to first.
Eagles here with 1 out. Parker Mann at the plate. The count is 1 ball and no strikes. Lays down a bunt, foul. Leaving the count at 1.
He's playing football at Pitt State. He was first team All-State safety for us this year. Yeah.
Parker Mann, a crucial part on that Nixa Eagles varsity football team that plays second in the state this year.
He's the hot bat here, so looking to see what he does. 1 ball and 2 strikes, I believe. Miller at first, 1 out.
Rodriguez gets a sign.
The dirt 2-2. Rodriguez has been good in relief so far. He came in at a crucial moment. Had the bases loaded with 2 outs at the end of the inning with a strikeout to Gamble. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Rodriguez kicks and fires upstairs, full count.
Good work by Mann to work that count from 1-2 to 3-2.
first. Miller back safely.
Number 22, Brody Arthur, the first baseman, is left-handed, so makes that the pickoff to first. His glove doesn't have to reach across his body for the tag. It's right there and ready. So definitely a different challenge as a base runner, but Cameron Miller's not been seem to have any trouble with it.
Miller
He
goes.
takes off.
Gets
And
past the catcher. Doesn't matter either way, so it'll be a ball. Burns at first and second with one out now.
great
top-
at-bat by Parker Mann there.
Top of the order, Caleb Jones. He's been walked twice today.
He'll be looking to barrel one up with a runner in scoring position now, make this a 3-run ball game. Or, I mean, if he puts one in the gap, Parker Mann, he's got speed. Shows bunt there, though, maybe. Hughes trying to advance both runners into position for Max Nickel.
So back to second. He wasn't covering, but got the throw off. 1 out.
Yeah.
One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and first. Bunt shown, pull back, 2-0 is the count.
Caleb Jones today has been having a great day at the plate, just not an easy out by any means as he's drawn 2 walks. And as a pitcher, those are the kind of guys that just frustrate you. As the count moves to 2-1, I believe.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Miller at second, Mann at first. Jones pulls back the bunt. Count is now 2-2 as that one's called a strike. So now bunt's out of question. Jones will have to swing the bat here. Upstairs, full count. Jones has already walked twice today.
And another walk would load the bases with just 1 away here in top of the 4th.
Works
And
his 3rd walk of the day. Bases loaded now with 1 out for Max Nickel. He popped out to left his last time up, and he's on strikeout as well.
you know, as a hitter, that can both be frustrating and also rewarding. I know as a coach, you can't ask for anything more than drawing walks.
Gonna see a mound visit here for Neosho. Bases will be loaded with 1 out. And we shouldn't have told this game to speed up because now it's getting slower, I feel like.
Yeah,
I just keep watching the clock at this point.
yeah. I mean, hey, if I'm late to baccalaureate because the Eagles are stringing hits together, then can't be too mad, but I don't know. Baseball is a religious experience, so
Some might say so.
yeah.
1 out, bases loaded.
Max Nickel, a 375 batting average hitter, so gets on base a lot. Let's see if he can keep that up with the bases loaded. As
Rodriguez steps off. think you guys can see better at home the weekend.
Probably so.
Because we put the camera up really high. I'm not that tall, so. Called strike, no balls, one strike. Just ever since those fans left the building for Neosho, or left the stadium, it's just been all Eagles.
You know, you make a good point, partner. As Rodriguez steps off again. Maybe he's not liking the calls from his catcher, Canton Smith.
That one lined to the glove of second baseman. 4-6, 3 double play to get the Wildcats out of the inning. A good defensive sequence there. Eagles strand 3, going to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0. Jaden Fisher, Hudson Williams, and Brody Arthur are due up in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch from Gamble is inside, called ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Gamble, the Missouri Southern commit, shutting out the Wildcats through 4. Or, sorry, through 3.
That one fouled off. Count is now 1-1.
Biggest thing for the Eagles here is on defense, just not falling asleep. Especially the outfielders have not gotten not gotten many reps today. So, I mean, Jones and Wright and Vincent in center, they're both very reliable defenders. So, I don't see any doubt in them. But
3 balls, 1 strike. Full count.
Fisher, the second baseman, hugs that plate from the right side. So
Grounded to Cloud, waits for it. Fires it to first in time for out number 1.
lost his hat on the throw.
You know, I just love watching the infielders because they all have the same 1-2 jump every time the pitch is thrown. So if you watch them all, they do it in unison.
Yeah.
So right when it's just it's been taught their whole life, and I guess it's just, you know.
Yeah, it's one of the fundamentals, get you in the athletic stance. Baseball, as we all know, a very unpredictable game.
Just watch them all in unison. One ball, no strikes.
Dadgummit. Now I got 3 more innings of watching that.
1-1. Dr. Keller, if you're watching, we might be a little late today, but do not worry. We'll be there. I knew I should have brought my clothes with me. 1-2.
Filthy breaking ball there by Gamble.
There's nothing more satisfying in baseball than watching off-speed pitch have so much movement that the batter just stares at it.
Yeah, Williams didn't know what to do with that one.
Strike 3, strikeout number 8 on the day for Gambles. It just keeps racking up. Now Brody Arthur comes up. He struck out his last time up.
So, Boston Patterson was a later addition to the game, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he's pinch hitting. I'm not sure, though.
Well, he came in earlier to pinch, or it was to courtesy run for the catcher Canton Smith, but he has since stayed out.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1.
Gamble with that big live arm. Finding ways to get ahead in counts just by pumping fastballs by these Wildcat batters.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes back to that breaking ball. These hitters are not comfortable in the batter's box.
Foul back.
Wind is whipping here in Neosho, as I don't know if you all at home can see it on the stream, but there's an umbrella that's been completely inverted from the wind. So
2 balls, 2 strikes. That was pitch number 77 on the day for Gamble.
I've been wondering what his pitch count was.
78 will be strike number 3 of the at-bat and strikeout number 9 of the day. Pure dominance so far, heading to the 5th inning. Let's see it. Wyatt Vincent, Caden Cloud, and Wyatt May due up in the top of the 5th. Rodriguez still on the mound for the Wildcats. Eagles lead 2-0 after a 2-run shot for Parker Mann in the top of the 3rd. No scoring since for either team.
As you heard from Aiden before we went to the break, Jackson Gamble hits 78 pitches to get through 4. As Vincent pops one into shallow center. Versluis tracks it down.
I have fun saying that name.
Yeah.
There's someone throwing in the Eagles bullpen. I can't tell who it is from this far.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at before contact was made. And 78 pitches on Gamble. Don't want to push it, especially with the 2-run cushion. So some movement in the Eagle bullpen as Cloud steps up to the dish.
Inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes. I can't tell who it is. 2-1. From like the motion of his throwing, it looks like Grady Oath, but he can't throw. He's ineligible to throw after he's thrown 2 days straight.
I see.
3-0.
Misses outside. Smith didn't like it, but nonetheless, it's 3-1.
Swing and a miss, full count.
Cloud will be looking to not do too much, put one in play, uses speed as he connects and sends one out to left or to right field. Right fielder, which would be Gage Harville, reels it in.
How'd you remember his name?
I've got a good memory, my friend.
So I bring up Wyatt Mabe. Is it Parker Mann pitching? I give up.
Well, 2 quick outs here for.
I think it's Retone.
Oh.
I think Retone's just warming up to go play first, possibly. I thought I saw 15, but I was like, he doesn't pitch anymore. Upstairs, 3-0.
Mabe looking to give the Eagles their first base runner of the inning. As he takes strike 1, he was taken all the way there. And Rodriguez misses upstairs.
So Mabe works a walk. His 3rd of the day. Him and Jones have both been walked 3 times each. Jackson Gamble comes up. He's struck out twice today.
Yeah, Hughes with some words for Gamble before he steps into the box. We'll see if they hit home and see if the ball hits Gamble's bat.
Popped up.
Back here at us. I got it.
Play.
I got it.
Where'd it go?
I didn't have it.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, bro, I thought you had it. No balls. 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first. Gamble at the plate. Go back to first. Made back safely.
You know, I really like Mabe's batting gloves.
Yeah.
They're vibrant. I can't tell if they're pink or ooh.
This one has a chance. Left fielder moving back at the track. It'll stay in the park and ground rule double. So Mabe will have to stop at 3rd. A good swing there from Gamble. It's one thing about turf is it's really bouncy. So I think on a dirt field that's probably staying put. But Turf is very bouncy, and we'll get courtesy runner. Here's Zane Stewart. We're coming to courtesy run for Jackson Gamble.
As I mentioned earlier, the wind's whipping over here in southwest Missouri, and it seemed that maybe the wind took that ball out of where the left fielder Patterson thought it was going to be headed.
So Miller at the plate now.
Two runners in scoring position. Let's see what he can do. Give the Eagles a little more cushion.
2 outs. Eagles trying to get some insurance like Max mentioned. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, with the courtesy runner coming in, makes me think Gamble will be returning to the mound, see if he can get through another inning.
Upstairs 2-0.
Yonkers taking Mabe taking an aggressive lead off third base.
Foul back, counts 2-1.
Maybe more psychological than anything, because as a right-handed pitcher, as Rodriguez is, having to look at that runner so far off the bag can change your train of thought just for an instant.
4 hits so far for the Eagles today. Miller takes that one 3-1. Eagles have been walked 8 times today. Rodriguez trying to avoid number 9, but also trying to avoid hit number 5. 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Shallow center field. Versluis working in. And it will drop between the center fielder and left fielder. They lost it in the air. Stewart scores as well as Mabe. So a 2-run RBI reach on error, I guess. That was.
Yeah, I don't quite know what to call that, but the left fielder has had trouble with the wind, or maybe the sun, maybe both. But
just blame Patterson there. We're going to have a mound visit.
He lost the deep ball off of Gamble, and also couldn't reel in that previous pop-up. So 2 runs score for the Eagles, and if I'm Jackson Gamble, I'm feeling a lot better now. Having 4 runs in insurance.
Two outs. Miller at second. Eagles lead 4-0.
Yonkers at the dish.
In the turf, Miller will take third. Throw down to the third. Throw was there in time, but no tag was placed. So extra insurance then 90 feet away at third. Two outs, 1 ball, no strikes. Yonkers at the plate. Miller at third.
Squares one up. Line drive drops into center field.
An RBI single for Yonkers. It's now 5-0. Second hit of the day for Yonkers. And a 2-run home run and a walk for him today. Runner at first. He would love to do the same thing once again.
As there's a courtesy runner leading off first.
Carter Mabe there. 2 outs. Man gets a hold of one, pops it up. Foul territory. Catcher throws out the mask. Smith overran it, but found its way back and made the catch for out number 3. Eagles put up 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Going to the bottom half of the inning. 5-0 Eagles. Bottom of the fifth, Eagles lead 5-0. Jackson Gamble still on the mound. Nobody warming up in the Eagles bullpen. Brady Retone at first now. And Neosho will start the inning with a single.
Yeah, that ball just out of the reach of the shortstop Cloud.
I mean, of course Rodriguez gets a hit. I mean, come on.
I mean, yeah. It'd be a shame if Alex Rodriguez didn't get a hit.
We've made that joke way too much. Why is your pad so big on the computer?
I don't know.
See, I'm having to survive without a computer because the school took my Chromebook away. So,
Oh, yeah.
which is a lot harder than you think,
Yeah?
especially with traveling with baseball and such.
Yeah.
1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Runner at first base for the Wildcats. Gamble swinging and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1.
Versluis at the dish looking to... Man, that name is fun to say.
Yeah, I know.
Finn Versluis at the dish.
You want so that single? You want to guess what number it was for today for the Wildcats?
What was it?
It's number 2. Hit number 2 on the day for the Wildcats. Both the hits today have been singles.
Yeah.
Caden Smith has a single and Alex Rodriguez has a single. And we've had a scorer's change. That Miller reach on error has now been changed to a double.
Runner
Popped up.
takes off.
Now they're going to have to get him back. Vincent
Rowe.
camps under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Runner goes back to first.
I spoke on Mabe's batting gloves. I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about Mr. Wyatt Vincent's cleats. Bright green.
It's tough to see him from here. I like him. All the guys. I like Colin Kelly's cleats the most, though.
Yeah.
Some nice neon pink ones.
As third baseman Jaden Nichols takes ball 1.
1-0 pitch, runner goes. No throw from Yonkers because he couldn't control it. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yonkers today is, I believe that's been maybe the second or third time where he's lost it on the transfer there.
2-0. 3-0, but he went, so now it'll be 2-1.
Great play there behind the dish by Yonkers to get in front of that ball, because if that runner moves on to third with just 1 out, a sac fly, anything can get him across home plate, maybe give these Neosho Wildcats a glimmer of hope.
2 balls, 1 strike. In the dirt, 3-1. And now, some Eagles starting to warm up here. I believe that is Drew Creed, possibly. Can't tell. It's really far away. 3-1. And count will be full.
Just in case you're wondering, everything is okay here in Neosho. I believe there's just some excited kids, or maybe softball girls. They're having a little wiffle ball game over on the field, which is just adjacent to the Wildcats baseball field.
3-2. Payoff pitch from Gamble. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 10 on the day for Jackson Gamble.
Yeah, Neosho has their baseball, softball, and soccer field here at the Marion Sports Complex.
Where did you see that? Where did you see the name?
The PA announcer said it when he started the game, and I thought I'd work it in.
You know, you should have been doing this for 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
2 outs, runner at second. 5-0 Eagles lead. Strike 1 taken. What time is it?
3:53, partner.
Ooh. the latest we want to leave at, what, 4:45, possibly?
Yeah. I mean, obviously don't want to speed home.
Obviously, no.
Yeah.
We would never do that.
And if you think about it, God doesn't want us to speed.
No.
Yes, God likes speed limits.
I don't even know what the baccalaureate is. I don't even know what you do there. But guess I'll find out. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Gamble 10 strikeouts today. A very high number on a very low amount of pitches.
Runner takes off.
But he'll make it 11, and the inning will end. And a throw out there from Yonkers. 4 outs in an inning. We're going to the 6th. 5-0 Eagles lead. Parker Mahan, Caleb Jones, and Max Nickel due up in the top of the 6th. Eagles lead the Wildcats 5-0. After a 3-spot at the top of the 5th and a 2-spot top of the 3rd. That 2-spot, wait, that's not even Parker Mahan, that's Caleb Jones. Who's going to tell me? Does anybody know how Parker Mahan got out? I didn't write it down. Oh, pop out, I think?
I think so. Yes, behind the plate. Yes, that's what it was. Pitching change for the Wildcats. They bring in Hudson Williams, who's been at shortstop all game. And they'll move Jaden Nichols, who's been at third. They move him from third base to shortstop. And then Alex Rodriguez comes off the bump and fills in at third base, if I'm not mistaken.
1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Grounded to second. Second baseman fires to first in time for out number 1. Jones is so fast.
He is. He flies down that line.
That's why they call him Jonesy Bird.
Do they call him that?
Yes, that is what the team calls him.
I see. Also, excuse me, Rodriguez is not at third. Gage Harville is at third, who filled in for Alex Rodriguez in right field earlier in the game. Moves over to third base. And I wish I could tell you who was in right field, but
past our pay grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nickel at the plate. He grounded into a double play his last time up. Swinging and a miss, strike one.
Strike two.
Strike two, you know.
Yep.
Hey, buddy.
Yo.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. And, hey, let's not let this get in the way.
No balls, 2 strikes. Pokes that one into right field, but making the catch will be Fisher. Back-to-back plays made by him. Vincent singled his last time up, I think.
Yes. Yes, he roped it. Roped it between first and third. Or, sorry, third and short. So Hudson Williams comes in, gets 2 quick outs from the Eagles lineup, and starting at the top of the order, too. No easy feat.
2 balls, no strikes. What are the things you didn't expect putting on the headset today?
Well, I thought I would be able to talk about more, or thought I'd be able to talk about things for longer, but I got through my list of like pre-made things that I knew I was going to talk about. I got through that within the first 2 innings. So,
Fun fact, NFL, like NBA, most of those guys, they do 3 hours of research for every hour of the game. So if they are expecting like a 4-hour game, so they're going to do 12 hours of research on that game.
wow.
It's tough.
Yeah.
That's why they never. That's why in blowouts and stuff or long games, they have stuff to talk about for years. And Vincent will work a walk. Any good parts of this so far? You enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. You know, there's 64 loving Nixa Missourians.
Hey, there could be some Californians or something, or some Coloradoans.
That's true, and you know, I love all of the viewers.
You're pulling up beers' hearts on your first day on the job. I mean, that's good stuff right there.
Yeah, when I'm dating people, I tend to come on a little strong.
Get back to first, run it back safely.
But that's unimportant. That's unimportant.
Yeah, you've been asking Burns to do this for how long? Since
Oh,
the beginning of
since
the year.
This was since the end of football season. I was like, I need to get in the box with Aiden. And yesterday I talked to Aiden, and as Vincent takes off.
Not going to be in time. Just stolen base. Yeah, I think that, I'm not sure. We waited until the last game of the regular season to
Yeah.
get a game together.
Yeah, I talked to you yesterday, and I was like, man, it's a shame that I'm not going to be able to get on the headset with you. And he goes, what are you doing tomorrow? I said, well, nothing in particular. And here we are in Neosho.
Swinging a strike 2. You know, Neosho is not a bad town.
No, it
Got some good facilities. Their football stadium's really nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Just having good to see them football. They were really good this year.
Yeah, that was my first impression when I pulled into the parking lot here at Roy B. Shaver Baseball Field was how beautiful the field was. I didn't know quite what to expect, but it's a real nice facility.
What's up?
My partner here is
What's up, dude? No balls, 2 strikes here for Cloud at the plate. I don't think we talked about the game for about 2 minutes. Swinging him at strike 3. Going to have to get it down to first, though. And he will for out number 3. Eagles strand 1, going to the bottom of the 6th, still lead 5-0. Gage Harville comes to the plate here. Eagles lead 5-0, bottom of the 6th. Nixa, you go.
Gamble's still on the bump. Going strong. He's probably close to 90 pitches, if not over. So
I'm trying to pull it up. My phone won't load. Foul back. Here we go. Let's see. That pitch was 92. So he has 13 more to work with. He has to be pulled at 105.
Oh, I see.
0-1 pitch. Trying to get one more inning out of him. 0-2.
And Gamble does everything he can do. 2 pitches, 2 strikes on the leadoff batter, Harville.
$11 strikeouts is insane.
Yeah.
But you know what's even crazier than 11 strikeouts? I was really hoping he'd get one there.
I could tell.
Singled into right. It's third hit of the day for the Wildcats. He would have been sick.
It would have. But
he was looking for something on the ground here to preserve Gamble's pitch count. Liam McInturf. I think. I don't know. At the plate here, no outs. We're at first. 5-0 Eagles lead.
yeah, even though Gamble gives up that single there, it did not look like a confident swing from Harville.
Yeah, I think that might have been his fastest fastball of the day. He looked like a little bit of anger behind that one. And therefore strike 1. Back to first.
Retone over at first base. For those who didn't catch it earlier, he was subbed in last inning.
Up the middle. Cloud won't have a play at second, so we'll have to go to first. We'll get him there. Good baseball IQ there from the Kentucky commit. That one would have been a little faster. Might have had a play, but I think that this chance of getting him out at second was slim.
Yeah, and it would have been a tough throw for Cloud as he was moving towards that pitcher's mound, having to throw behind him and beat the runner. I think he made the right play there. Also risking the chance of leaving 2 on with no outs for your starting pitcher who's got to be getting tired. Is number 32. Do you know a number 32, Mr. Aiden?
Not sure. Evan Bruder, but I don't think I think he's going to get something from the dugout, from the bullpen. That was pitch number 100 of the day. Here's 101. Back pick to second. Ooh, close but safe.
Great range and hustle by Parker Mann to get that, make sure that pickoff throw didn't run errant.
2-1. 1 out. That one gets past Yonkers. Run will advance to third. 3-1 now. That was pitch 102 for Gamble. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out. For the Eagles, you want a ground ball on the corners of the infield. Foul back, full count. So if Gamble gets him out on this pitch, he can go one more at bat. If not, that will be the day.
There is some movement in that Eagles bullpen, maybe lined.
That will drop for a single. Will make it 5-1. An RBI single. Wildcats get it to 4. And Gamble will get one more at bat. So this is the last at bat of the day for Gamble. Looking for something on the ground to get out of this. Foul back, 0-1.
And really impressive by Gamble. Up over 105 pitches to just now be letting his first runner score. Super impressive stuff.
0-2.
As he's trying to make the most of this last batter.
0-2, foul back. Do it again.
But as I was saying earlier, there's some stretching going on in the Eagles bullpen. Probably a fielder being moved to the mound and that fielder being replaced, if I had to guess.
0-2 pitch. 1-2. Got him swinging. And that will be the day for Jackson Gamble, it seems, unless my pitch count's off.
Seems to be.
Here he comes. Here we go. Jackson Gamble, take a bow. What a day on the mound for him. 109 pitches, 5 innings, 5 innings and 2/3, 4 hits, and 12 strikeouts. Only, believe, 3 walks on the day. We're going to step aside while Henry Hesh starts to warm up. 5-1, Eagles lead. Back here, and first pitch from Hesh is caught out in center field. We didn't even see him throw that one. One pitch, one out for Henry Hesh. Going to the seventh, Eagles lead 5-1. Brady Reachon at the plate, 5-1. Eagles lead here in the top of the seventh. First pitch to Reachon is a strike.
Well, partner, just one more inning of baseball.
That's what we think.
Oh, please no.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, I love baseball. I love calling it, but
We got to hit the road.
we got to get to baccalaureate.
2-1. Two-one pitch. Fouled off, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off. Do it again.
Williams, the pitcher, is not allowed a hit against the Eagles yet since he came in.
Popped up. Shallow left.
Nichols handles that.
I promise you everything is okay.
Yes. I mean, they seem to be having a good time, though. Number 28, Henry Hesh, his first at-bat of the day. He takes balls 1 and 2. Williams misses again upstairs.
I don't know why Hesh is batting. I guess
Sure either.
Hesh makes a 4-pitch walk. Interesting. I think it's because he took over Gamble's position, so he has to hit.
Maybe. But out comes
Hesh and Stewart will come in to
that
courtesy run.
Yep.
Now Miller at the plate. Runner at first with 1 out. Back pick to first. Stewart back safely. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Turf, good pick there behind the plate.
Canton Smith behind the plate, I believe. And great defensive play there to keep runner on first.
2-1.
That one ran up and in on Miller there. Williams starting to have some command problems. Walks Hesh on 4 pitches. And now we're at 3-1 for for Cameron Miller.
3-1, 1 out. Good swing there, and it will drop in center. Stewart's going to head to third. Off the bag, and runners at second and third with 1 out for the Eagles offense. Going to bring up Tyler Yonkers with 2 runners scoring position with 1 out.
Just great swing right there by Miller. You know, 3-1, he's looking for his pitch, and he got it. Fastball right down the middle, and I mean, it's just like he's taking batting practice. Nice fundamental swing, and is able to drive it for a base hit. I wonder how that'll be scored. If it'll be a single and a fielder's choice, or if it'll be the double.
I think it's to be a single since they went to first, since they went to third.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a mound visit here with 1 out. Mound visit one there, and pitcher will stay on the mound here. 1 out for Tyler Yonkers.
See if Yonkers can do the same thing as Miller did. Just keep that nice fundamental swing and
Bump put down.
Lay down the button. Suicide squeeze.
And there will be no throw.
Williams can't handle it. And
he's 6-1 now. Runners at the corners.
Sorry for talking over you, Aiden. I get excited.
It's all good. 1 out, 6-1.
I mean, besides maybe the home run ball or the triple, is there any more exciting play in baseball than the suicide squeeze?
I don't think so. One out. Bunt shown. Pull back. Oh, he had him there with the back pick, but didn't throw it. Yonkers looked to be in no man's land there, but 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out.
With the 5-run lead, and can't imagine that Yonkers takes off.
1 out.
Williams definitely conscious of these Eagles base runners.
Bump put down, first base line. Going to be a tough play. Ooh, going to go out first. Looks safe there, but gets the RBI. 7-1.
I mean, Parker Mann, he did his job there. It's a shame he doesn't end up with the hit, but On the other hand, we're 1 out closer to baccalaureate, which,
I can feel the excitement growing.
oh yeah, I'll be on sound crew tonight and might be a smidge late, but
I guess stopping for food's out of question now.
I mean, I can be convinced. Little Taco Bell drive-through. No, we went to
We
Taco
did that
Bell
last
last
night.
night. We love Taco Bell here in the Nixa Live broadcast booth. Not sponsored.
Out number 3, going to the bottom of the 7th. Eagles lead by 6. The fate of the Wildcats starts in the hands of the Hall of Famer, Alex Rodriguez. Okay, I'm sorry. We're done with that joke now. We're done.
Yeah.
Possibly. Unless he's like a homer here, then I think we got to bring it back.
Yeah, maybe.
Henry Hesh on the mound. First pitch there is a ball.
Hoping that Hesh can close this one out and send me and Aiden to the promised land, which is
Nixa High School.
Nixa High School.
Yep. And could send Nixa to 24-10 record. Rodriguez gets under one, lifts it to left field.
Handled by the left fielder.
Nickel makes the catch for out number 1. He's touching them all. Did he? Oh. Let's see.
Got to hit a little farther than that to around the bases, but a man can dream. Double barrel action in the Nixa bullpen. I imagine maybe just
I can't
getting
even
some
tell.
guys to get some bullpen practice in.
No balls, 1 strike. One. 1 ball, 1 strike, foul back, 1-2.
Well, Aiden, it's hot, windy, and humid. That's a perfect Missouri day for baseball.
Yep. And I'm
Grounded.
Baccalaureate.
Third.
Miller can't handle that one, and to be fair ball, reach on air.
So life for the Wildcats.
My headset's broken. I can't hear a word you're saying. So,
Well, You have been messing with the cables today. Having some
Fouled
fun
off.
with that.
0-1 count. You have to talk really loud so I can hear. Oh, I think I'm back.
Are we?
I can hear you now. Okay. 0-1, 1 out. But now you can't hear me, so.
Grounded to short.
6-4. Safe at first. Fielder's choice. Man liked the idea.
Yeah. Good stretch by Retone there. Make it a close play, but
The right call.
yes.
Get on your feet, Eagle fans.
I'm on my feet.
1 out away here, bottom of the 7th. Good pitch from Hesh, 0-1 count. Hitting the left. Vincent on the run. Can't get there. Bounce over his head, it will drop. That will score 1. Rounding second, throw from Vincent. Not going to be in time. It's an RBI triple, 7-2. Good piece of hitting there.
Yes, indeed. Really, besides, that's the first solid contact for the Wildcats in a long time.
Gage Arville comes up. 2 outs. Runner at third base, trailing 7-2. Pitch from Hesh. That will line to right. Jones will dive and
Lays
make the
out.
catch. Eagles win this one 7-2. Henry Hesh comes in to finish it out. Jackson Gamble, a heck of an effort on the mound to start it. 1 earned run for him, 12 strikeouts, 109 pitches, and 4 hits. Eagles improved to 24-10. Neosho falls to 20-9. Eagles will be back in action for the district tournament next week on May 21st. District seeding should be out in the next couple of days. Aiden Hopkins alongside my partner.
Max Pyle.
Have a wonderful night, everybody.